In the same bag that you found the paint, there should be some plastic sample containers. Could you bring them out to the wetlands? Muskeg is the word we use up here in Alaska.
Okay, so the mission we're going to do now is the cost of control. Travel to the Muskie. Okay, it's not too far. Right, so the map's not too bad size. Okay, it's not too far, so I guess I can walk down there.
You're going to be grabbing some samples out there. So one of our research teams can test the pesticides to make sure they aren't having any effect on the ecology. This was actually my wife Sandy's idea. She runs the Yukon Valley Nature Center, so she's working closely with a visiting research team.
Well, that's nice.
Welcome to Yukon Valley's wetlands. The last time I brought both of my daughters here to spot birds, they told me that all the bird spotting in the world wasn't worth the smell. Turned out that a bear had left a rotting moose carcass in the summer sun. I decided to spot birds somewhere else, just in case the bear came back for seconds. Watch your footing at the water's edge. It can be easy to slip and fall in. Just fill one of the containers you have with water. The pesticides we're using on the forest to prevent beetle infestation are effective, but I still have my doubts about the effects on other wildlife. The flats are one of our most biodiverse regions, so I can't risk introducing anything dangerous into the water or the food chain. Can you take some samples from the water beside the forest first? We sprayed a section of the forest's western edge last month, so I want to know if anything has changed since then.
So is this side going to be fun, or do I have to actually go to the other side? Let's have a look. Nope, this side's
Nicely done. First time I was there, I misjudged how stable the edge of a pond was and ended up with one leg knee-deep in the water. I was a rookie at the time, and luckily nobody saw it happen. Can you grab a second sample from a body of water slightly further away from the forest?
How much slightly further, apart from it being... How far? Right, I'm going to save myself a bit of time. I'm going to fast travel back to this outpost, grab the ATV and drive down the road. Just to save us a bit of time, guys. Okay, so I've grabbed the ATV. Okay, so I've made it close enough to my marker. Let's go get this sample and go to the outpost afterwards.
Great. That should do for water samples. Next up, I need you to find me some animal droppings in this region. The Muskeg is a hotbed of animal activity, so you should find droppings quite easily.
Right, you're about in this area. Bugger! I've used the ATV, I'm going to have scared the animals off.
If the pesticides have drifted out to the flats, I want to know if it's making it into the food chain. It's been a month since we sprayed, so there's been plenty of time for the pesticides to get out here.
Oh, caribou. Sweet. That's where they set up. I can easily try and find some droppings from them. Haha. Right, let's get this out. No, let's get this lookout point first. And we'll then go down to where them caribou are and try and find some droppings for them. Well, at least I've got caribou here, so that should give me some droppings in the area. Ah, here's a set of droppings.
That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Could you find a sample from a different species as well? It's better to grab a larger sample size while you're already there in the field.
Oh, different. Two different animals. Oh, no. Now you're testing your luck there, boy. Right, let's have a look around. Aha! Bison are just over there. Right, let me get back on the ATV. There we go.
That should do it. Now we'll be able to tell if anything larger than a fly is ingesting chemicals that we should be worried about. It's hard work wading through the muskeg, huh? I have a spot where you can drop the samples off, and I can easily pick them up. Oh, I just remembered. I've been speaking with my wife about the work you've been doing, and she mentioned a few tasks that she has on her plate that I think you could help her with. I gave her your number, so expect to hear from her. She's working on some very important studies at the moment. Hang on a second. I'm getting a call.